Hi, I'm Dr. Marianne Cintron. I'm so glad you are watching these training videos. So my training videos were actually available a year ago. So a couple of updates have been made since over the year. I'm really excited to share with you before you watch the first training video. The first update is I've made the app free, so you can download it right now. Instead of dunking dyslexia, it is CDSM, which stands for Cintron Dyslexia Solutions with Music. So if you wouldn't mind pausing your this recording right now and download the app. So it's free up to exercises 10, which a lot of students don't go that far, but I have students that go that far. So the second change is when your student gets to exercise 10, you need to reach out to me because I have a level 2 of where I can train you to help your student go through those more difficult exercises, which are the syllables, and I integrate more Orton-Gillingham models for that. So I do have a level 2 to train you in to help your student make continuous progress. And then, so the other update is instead of dunking dyslexia and the donut pictures, we have CDSM, like I said, but we have a new logo for the app. It's a D and a B together over music notes. So that's going to be on the new covers if you order the new books. And when you go through the first training, I list several checkoff pages that I created, which I find I don't really use a whole lot, but they're there in case you want to check the progress off of your student as they go through the spelling exercises, the sentences, phonogram cards. You can check those off, but you don't need to print them out. So don't be overwhelmed when you see the student binder that I talk about, printing these different pages out. You don't need to print those out. Just know that they're available for you. The pages you will want to print out are the consonant blends, so that it'll just remind you when to use them. You will want to print out the script for steps 5 and 7 that talk about the beginning, middle, and ending sounds. Print out that script for the beginning, working with your students in the beginning, but later on you won't need to print that out. And then print out 15B because it's a written exercise that needs to be done. And then I also have rapid naming. You don't need to print that out. It's hard to fit everything in when you're teaching students with an Orton-Gillingham model, but just know the rapid naming page is there if you'd like it. So the other thing that I'm not really using so much now, I have an index card that I did a lot of practice to have you take words out of the spelling exercises so that you could trade up the beginning, ending sounds because it just makes it easier if it's hands-on. But you might want to just, now that I've separated some of the books, I'll tell you about that too, flip to the spelling exercises and just go to the spelling exercise. And it's pretty automatic. If you're a teacher or tutor, you know how to substitute the beginning sound. And the training will show you how to do that, but you don't, and you could even write in your spelling guide what sounds you want to substitute for, because with Orton-Gillingham, we're required to develop our own substitution list like that for warm-ups for students. So it's a good exercise just to write down what substitutes easily for your words. For example, cat, you can put after it an S and an M. So you could say, take the S away and put or for cat, take the K away and put And then for mat, take the away and put S. So you could trade that up like that. The other thing is, so my teacher guide had had 5 parts to it, but I created it with 3 parts and I've separated it. So it's 1A, 1B, 1C. 1A is the teacher instructions, which you may or may not need. 1B is the phonics reading, and 1C are the spelling exercises. So you can just grab each one of those individually. And then the other thing for what I call mini lessons are really my grammar tricks. So instead of having one manual with the 45 lessons, which are broken into 5 tabs, I've just created 5 books. So it's grammar tricks 1, grammar tricks 2, grammar tricks 3, grammar tricks 4, and grammar tricks 5. So I think those updates are going to be really exciting for you. And, you know, just print out what you want and know that the app is going to be used 3 times. So download the app right now. You're going to use it when your child reads the phonics, when your student works in the workbook, and for the spelling exercise at the end. So know that I have a level 2 to train you in as well, which I'm really excited about, which is integrates more Orton-Gillingham into the existing Orton-Gillingham based 9 steps that I have. So go ahead and watch training video 1. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye now.